Alright, and welcome to Segments Formed by Chords Level 3. Now, in this video, we're going to focus exclusively on word problems, and since we've covered word problems at the start of every other video, we're only going to do one example. However, this example will be more like problems 5 and 6, where everything is kind of jumbled and out of order. So, let's see what I mean by that. We see first we have two chords, which would be PQ and RT. We want to start by drawing our circle. And let's draw this chord right here. And since it goes from P all the way to Q, we'll label it as such. And then this one right here will go all the way from R to our point T. Now, we know that they intersect at point H, super important. That's going to form that point right there at the vertex. And let's go ahead and see what we know here. First, we know that RH is equal to 7.1 inches. So let's go to RH and let's write 7.1. We know that pH is 4.7, so I'll go right there and write 4.7. And we know that HT is 14 inches, so that's 14 inches right there. Lastly, I kind of look, what is the question asking for? It wants me to find HQ. So let's go to HQ and let's just put an X. Alright, switching over to a different color. Let's go ahead and write our statement. We know that when we have segments formed by chords, we're really looking at this entire line, and we want to divide this line up into the first part, PH. So we have PH. And with segments, remember, we're always multiplying. And so the second segment there is HQ. Now we're going to set that equal to, on the other side, we have RH. And then, of course, that's being multiplied by the second part of the line, which would be HT. Okay. Now let's fill in everything that we know. We know that pH, let's see, pH is right there. That's going to be 4.7 times. We know that HQ is our X value, and that'll equal. Right here we have RH, 7.1. And then we're going to multiply that by HT, which is going to be 14. Now, this left side's pretty easy. We know that 4.7 times x will give us 4.7x equals. This right side's a little bit trickier. Anytime we have a decimal, we should definitely use our calculator. So reaching for my calculator, I know that 7.1 times 14, well, that gives me 99.4. So let's write 99.4. Well, in order to get the x by itself, we know we have to get rid of the number in front of x. So let's divide this number by 4.7 and this side by 4.7. And we'll get this. We'll get x equals, and once again, reaching for the calculator, we know that we have 99.4 divided by 4.7, which will give us, in this case, 21.15. It's actually 0.148, but we know that that 8 rounds the 4 up to a 5. Oh, and don't forget our units, that's in inches. Alright? Well, I hope this helps. Good luck, and I'll see you guys back on our level 4 video.